My cat.
And that was whatever. Let me know if I start freezing on your guys' end, because it's the only way I'll
Word.
you know. I bet the notification hasn't gone out yet. Let me check. The things.
I just went live on my own Twitch, so.
Okay, so it did go to your Twitch.
It did go to my
Hey,
Twitch.
okay, and I see that April is live on YouTube, and so am I. What's up, pals? Thank you for joining us for another craft and chat. It's been a little while since we did one of these, and my internet is a little cocoa bonkers. So we're gonna do our best to be here and hang out and not have too many freezing problems. So we're gonna craft and chat. I'm OhMySophii. I do the things, but I would love for my lovely pals to introduce themselves to you first and let you guys know what they're doing, what they do, and what they'll be working on today. Let's start with April and then go down to Terry, over to Baroness, and up to Synergy.
Awesome. My name's April Gloria, and I'm a cosplayer currently living in Kansas, USA. And today I'm going to be working on a formal Yasha from Critical Role. I'm going to be sewing silk velvet. It's going to be a fun time.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay,
What
who's
you
next?
up to, Terry?
Oh, okay. So I'm Terry from Cosplay. I live in Australia, in Brisbane, and I build really, really large, stupid cosplays based around Warhammer. So today I'm probably either going to be sitting here listening to everybody else or attempting to continue the sculpt I've been going on with for 6 months.
Well, either way, we're happy you're here.
Well, thank you very much for the invite. It's fantastic to be here again.
Real quick, to those who are joining us, welcome. We did just get started. There's this nifty thing where if you do comments, we can pull them up right here. So we got Turtle and a Bear says, hi from Switzerland. Not sure how long you can stay. Well, thank you for being here. And then I love Critical Role. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Critter hype. Awesome. Yeah, feel free to ask us questions, guys. Anything you have, we can pull up. It's super nifty. And then I'll also do this occasionally and show you guys where you can follow everyone on here. So there's all of April, or there's Baroness. Von T, right? Oh, it came up as April under Baroness.
Got me and April switched. It's all right. I'll be April for a day.
That's okay. We'll pull up everyone's stuff. But yeah, you guys feel free to ask us questions while we're chatting and hanging out. Now, Baroness, what are you working on?
It's me. What's up? Hi. I'm just here to listen to Terry talk. I love the Australian accent, so I'll figure it out. So I was gonna work on. I'm probably still going to work on. Working on the Lich King helmet. It looks ridiculous right now. I'm getting ready to start sculpting some horns and stuff on him. But
Yes, please.
yeah, there's what we're attempting to do.
Ooh.
But Synergy here has me really inspired to start working on my pizza shield, and I kind of really want to go Goblin Brain and start working on that instead. But I need not to. So
Pizza delivery Lich King is what you need.
oh my gosh, right? No, I've got a kind of deadline of May for both the Lich King Arthas and Tyrande for a photo shoot. So
Hype.
I should probably do something with my life and make those. I don't know. But yeah, that's me. Hi. Hello. Thanks for having me.
Synergy, what are you working on over there?
I am working on a wig for Elfelt Valentine from Guilty Gear XRD2.
Guilty Gear, yes.
This is like a long-term project working on Elfelt. It was originally planned for ASEN 2020, but yeah. So now I'm just like slowly working on it whenever I can. And I'm mostly going to be doing like the wig fiber overlay on the, I think it's called an ahoge. Ahoge? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. It's not the hentai face one. It's it sounds like
Ahiago?
Yeah, it's not that one. It's a cookie thing. But I am located in Nebraska, and I love big props and ridiculous complex builds. So that's what I torture myself with.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Well, I am the OhMySophii, and I'm working on a couple of different things today. So I'm working on Lord Sesshomaru. I have some of the armor pieces that I'm going to be wood gluing, as well as I'm using TNT, cosplay foam, and foam clay to make little spikes. And then I also have a personal project. So I'm doing this concept called like a crazed crafter. So I'm going to have like a bloody eye and be working on cosplay. We're doing the shoot tomorrow, and I'm making a giant sewing needle. that will be my weapon for this like OC
Whoa.
character.
I love that. That's
So
great.
it's going to be like, I have like the outfit I have for it is a little spicy. So it's like kind of spicy, but there's also going to be blood. So,
Spicy blood. We like it.
Fun.
so I'm looking forward to it. So I'm working on 2 different sets of things today, just because like while the wood glue is drying, I want to have other things to do as well. Oh, look, the chat is starting to pop. What's up, pals? We got Gilberto. We've got Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Legend Alpha Omega, hello, and Dave. Let me get some comments pulled up here. Sarah said, wow, I'm so sad. I thought this was when I get off work. I have you on mute, but we love you, Sarah. We'll send you hearts like this. So you can see there for you. I love it.
There's my favorite.
Gilberto, hello. The legend Alpha Omega, hello. Dave said, April, thank you for autographing your photo for me. It's on my den wall. Keep up the great work.
Oh, no worries. Thanks.
Thanks for the sticker, April. I love that.
Oh, you're welcome.
That was the fastest shipping ever, too. Like, I went to get the mail. I was looking for tax papers, and I was like, I didn't order anything. Why is there a package in here?
Surprise.
Yay.
April gift. So how are you guys feeling this year? I know when a lot of us did these last year, we would talk about being demotivated because of COVID. And, you know, like, do you feel any hope for this year for convention?
No, absolutely none.
No?
But somehow we must adapt and overcome. Everything will be just fine. Yeah.
Like last year, we like had the loss of motivation, but we were hopeful, you know, like it's time to go back to now we're into 2021. We're just like, fuck it.
Oh, see, I'm filled with hope again. Like,
Good.
I'm
filled with hope. Please. That's good.
I'm
Someone's
like, sure,
gotta have hope.
we'll get one convention this year, right?
Maybe in November. I got my local con, NebraskaCon. I'm like hoping, praying, staying hopeful for that. Yeah.
Got my fingers crossed for an in real life BlizzCon.
Yeah, right. I doubt that's going to happen though, since they had the BlizzCon line this past week.
Well, I didn't even know they did that until it was already happening.
Me either. I saw one person's post about it, and I'm like, oh, I guess that's a thing.
I was very excited I didn't bust my ass to enter because I was going to try to get Arthas done for BlizzCon line. I'm really glad I didn't because it seemed kind of like the same Twitch debacle where there was just no advertising, no hype around.
Yeah, none.
I think like my WoW guild did like a launch party kind of, or not launch, but like a watch party kind of thing. So we all just kind of like hopped in Discord and like streamed it together. But like we also were like sitting on the edge of our seat just for like the WoW announcements. So it was pretty high on priority for us. But yeah, if I wasn't like as deep into WoW as I am, I probably would not have noticed the BlizzCon line stuff.
Yep.
It's wild.
You play WoW?
Oh yeah, I'm the GM of a Mythic Progression raiding guild, and I raid like 4 to 6 nights a week. So I'm a little bit in deep.
Just a little bit.
Fantastic.
It's exciting.
I've got a pally tank, so.
Oh, I main prop paladin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm running at about a 203 gear score at the moment. So sorry, we just
like
digressed.
on
No, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm 220.
My fiance has been trying to talk me into playing Shadowlands for like ever, and I keep telling him that I will, and then we just keep playing more League of Legends.
The Siren's Call of League.
I had to stop playing WoW when I was younger because I never would have done anything else in life. Like,
right?
there was a time there where that was everything.
I know as soon as I start, that's it for me. Like, I have the addictive personality. Like, once I start playing WoW, there's no coming back from that goblin train. Like, that's it.
Hey, I mean, that's what I've been doing since there's been no conventions. It's just going deeper and deeper into WoW. So, but at least it like gives you like a good drive and purpose, and like you have goals to hit and stuff. So it's got benefits.
Yeah,
too.
you got a reason to get up in the morning and play WoW.
Yes,
I love that. We have Alpha. Oh, what's up, Alpha? And then we've got Buttery Rose. Hello, Buttery Rose.
What's up, Brittany?
Comic Man. Hello, fam. And then Sarah said, love you all so much. I'd rather be working on cosplay than at an emergency management conference. Ooh. Oh, man.
The excitement.
At least you get to be at a con of some sort.
Yeah, it's a con, right? Sarah said, what's on my mug today? Actually, April bought me this mug for my birthday.
Yeah.
Cat person. Ooh. It's my favorite mug.
Oh, I see how you feel about the narwhal I got you. It's fine.
Oh, shit. I haven't even used that yet. Oh, my God. Okay. The narwhal is next.
Fine. I'm no April. It's fine.
No. You know, I'm a sucker for writing on the handle of things, just like writing on sleeve of shirts. When I see that, I'm always like, "Ooh,
Oh,
that's style."
I think
Buttery asked if there is a link where all of our chats are connected. There is not this time around because it's not one of those Twitch chat things. Next time I can check and see if that's something I can do. So they're all combined for us. But for you guys, unfortunately, they are separate right now. Me and April are live on YouTube, and Baroness is live on Twitch. Synergy, yours did not go through.
That's all good.
I
No problem.
apologize.
You're
I
all
don't know
good.
why I can't have 10 things anymore.
It
We're
said,
gonna have
like,
to do here.
It said something about like a premium or StreamYard or something
Did
like
you
that.
pay
Yeah,
your
you gotta-
bill?
I'm paying
gotta pay
the
for it.
bill.
Maybe, you know what? I did lower it down when we took a break. I didn't turn
Yeah.
it back up. That's what happened. Next time.
Yeah,
Sorry
no worries.
about that.
It's all
Everybody
good.
go follow Synergy. Anyway, I'm trying to find the link. So I have everyone's links if anyone needs them. Comic Man said the only con I'm at is getting a bachelor's degree in theater. Hey, that's sick, though.
Nice.
Hey, I think a bachelor's degree in theater is better than a bachelor's degree in communications. But
Maybe-
We actually, sorry, I
Oh,
was just going to say, we
you
actually
didn't
have a
think that was
pop-up con.
funny. It's a Cards Against Humanity card.
We have a pop-up con next month
Ooh.
Oh,
in Sydney, and it's like doesn't look like it's going to get cancelled.
Interesting.
that would
I
be
feel like Australia's got a better handle on the COVID situation than we have here in the States, though.
What
yeah.
COVID? We don't even have it. It's
Wow.
like-
Lucky.
Meanwhile,
I mean,
here we all sit in America surpassing 500,000 deaths.
Oh my
so,
God.
You know.
yeah, no, I mean we've literally, I think we've had 20 deaths or something like that, some very low number.
Oh my God.
But we've had no cases for months.
Wow. That's great.
Life is back to normal here. Everything is just, you know, you go grocery shopping and things like that. You don't even see people with masks.
I want to come to
Moving to
Australia.
Australia. Let's go.
yeah.
The reason
Don't
they
worry,
don't have
so-
any cases is because they're not letting asshats from countries like ours in.
Oh no, we'll
That's-
let you in. No, we will let you in, but you will, unfortunately, you'll be quarantined for 14 days in a hotel at your own expense.
Yeah.
I'm all be okay with
etc.
it.
That's the worst thing is I mean, seriously, it's like you come here, you can guarantee it's going to be, you know, if you come for a couple of days, it's going to be a month, and it's going to be quite expensive.
Yeah.
And that's
But
what
it would be worth it.
Hmm.
I feel like it would be worth it. Shout out real quick to Silverheart Cosplay. We stand Silverheart Cosplay. She says, "Good afternoon, Sophie, April, Synergy, Terry, and Baroness. I hope everyone is doing well. Just popping in during work to say hi. Hello.
Hello.
I got to meet Silverheart at the last show that existed before COVID.
Which one?
When I did GalaxyCon Richmond, she was a guest with me there, and holy shit, she was a joy and a pleasure. And one day we're doing a group cosplay together. So help me God.
Nice.
You know, in the after times.
The after times.
The
After the time
after
skip.
after the
Post-time skip.
apocalypse.
Yeah. So Sarah has asked, and this is a great question as we're getting started. We've got more peeps in here. And so did Silverheart. So this is perfect. We got two of them. What is everyone working on? So I'm working on a couple of different things. I'm getting wood glue layers on my Lord Sesshomaru armor, while I also am cutting out the thread hole for my giant sewing needle. So I've got a couple of little things going on today. April, what are you up to?
I'm working on a formal version of Yasha from Critical Role. So I'm sewing a silk velvet gown right now.
Ooh, sewing silk.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Velvet. It's gonna be beautiful though.
You lost me
excited.
at
I hope-
sewing.
Terry, what are you working on?
I'm working on an alien prosthetic mask.
Wow, that looks really cool
Very
though.
nice.
It's
Wow.
coming together. I mean, I've never sculpted anything before, so I'm kind of making it up as I go. And I really should go and get art lessons because I really suck at it. But
No,
I think it looks good. It looks pretty
I
sweet.
do too.
it's coming together slowly. But it's meant to be a bit of a comic relief scenario for cons, where I'm going to have this almost comical mask. Actually, hang on. I'll see if I can call it up on my phone quickly. because a guy by the name of Gordon Tarpley is my inspiration for it.
Okay.
And he's done the most amazing. Well, it's just funny, and I want to do the same sort of thing where, you've got this alien heads or alien style, grey style thing, and here we are.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Creepy. I
You
love
look
it.
so happy.
Yeah, so with the mask style teeth and everything, it's like it's going to be hilarious, and I'm going to run around the con in this grey jumpsuit, with this alien head going, "Hi, how are you?
Oh my god.
It's gonna be
I'm lost.
wildly
Where's
fun.
Area 51?" and things like that, and just and when I'm sort of done running around being normal, I'll jump in the Space Marine with the alien head and start doing the same sort of thing and just having a ball, because being serious at cons, I'm over it. It's time to get
Listen,
silly.
Hearing you say that of what you're going to do with the shows, and then you just saying that like a show is coming back for you is filling me with even more hope.
That's
Just
amazing.
hearing you talk about the show you're going to and the plan you're making.
I'm not going to that show. Actually, we're going to. Oh no, that's in Sydney, and I couldn't be bothered going to that one.
Oh,
But no. Like that's the first. We've actually got an entire plethora of cons lined up for this year already.
that's
So,
fantastic.
like
Send me
ranging
a
everywhere from
list.
Melbourne to here, and I'll probably live stream several of them when I'm there.
Please do take us with you.
Yes.
I should do it virtually. So do this virtual tour, and you just put on your virtual headset, and then you can be part of the con.
That would be amazing.
There we go. That'd be nice.
So, because I wanted to go to Dragon Con this year. I really did. That was my plan was to go to Dragon Con. Last year, my wife and I were supposed to be going to Europe for our 10th wedding anniversary, and instead we've bought a house. We're building a house.
Not a bad
Well,
trade.
yeah. I mean, the trip would have cost about 50 or 60 grand because we were going. Yeah, we were going.
Lord.
Well, no, we were. It was our 10th wedding anniversary. We were going to be going to all these places, and I'm sorry, I'm not staying in backpackers hostels and things. It's 4 and 5 star stuff. It's decent cars for rent, rental cars and all that. So it all adds up. But so this year's plan, considering we were supposed to go holidaying over there last year, this year's schedule back then pre-COVID was to go to Dragon Con. So, it's a little bit of a sad moment because, I mean, it's always been my dream to go to that convention.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me feel better. I live in the States and I've never been to it. I'd like
Same.
to.
Oh.
Yep.
I've been once, and 2020 was supposed to be the year that I went back to it.
Yep.
I kept saying,
I heard
maybe next year.
Yeah, 2020 was supposed to be the year I was going. Actually, 2019 was the year I was going to go, and then I got those Wizard World shows with you, Sophie, so I had to cancel Dragon Con that year.
Oh, I wouldn't have. You should have gone to Dragon Con.
I mean, I've heard it's a week-long party of just complete psychosis. So
yeah, that's what I hear too. It sounds great.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends who you stay with, because I'm really not a partier at all. So that's why I was like, I don't know if I want to go back or whatever. But like, if you stay with certain people, and if you go certain places, like if you want to party, then you can definitely do that. Like, there's a lot of that in the Marriott and stuff.
But there's enough to do outside of that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Con can be whatever you want it to be.
With all the contests that I do, I shouldn't be a con partier, but I just won't give it up. I don't care how tired I'm doing it.
A-Con is my party con, or it was. I was going to go back again last year, but alas. But that's the one, that's like the only show I really go buck wild. I love A-Con.
That's
so
C2 for me. I like to go buck wild, but since I started trying to do the Crown Championships, I just have to plan which nights I'm going to do my partying because, you got to be up at 10 a.m. for prejudging.
Yes.
I
Now,
always go to cons and I'll like go immediately to like their cosplay central and be like, what's the latest time I can get for prejudging? Oh, 2 p.m.? Yeah, let's do that.
Real quick, I just want to address the chat. Hello, pals. I see Dabs in there. We got lots of new people popping in. Hello, Sean.
Dabs.
Papa Bear, what's up? We are going through what we're making right now. Actually, if I don't get to your chat, I'm so sorry. We're just having a conversation, chit-chatting about things. We do want your questions, so throw questions our way. I'll do a catch-up because we were at Baroness anyway. I'm working on some Lord Shomer stuff. April is working on
Yasa from Critical Role. Here's my list.
Yes. And then Terry is working on an alien mask. And Baroness, what are you working on?
I am working. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm hoping it eventually turns into a Lich King helmet. So right now I've got like these little spikes that are gonna go. So his helmet he's spiky boy, right?
Yeah.
So
Very
I'm putting
spiky
these
boy.
other spikes on, but I want to give them a little bit of rigidity so they're not just like, gonna snap off. So I'm adding wires in there that I can kind of pose them with. And these are all just like base pieces because once these are on, then I'm actually going to use clay foam and sculpt around them to get all of to make them look like they're supposed to look. That's why they're just really clunky, choppy pieces of shit.
It's gonna look so good though. It's gonna look awesome. You're gonna
Yeah,
kill
it is.
I
I know what I'm doing.
Cosplay is life, man. It's gonna look so
I forgot how to craft, but I do love this one. I'm pretty proud of this. So you can see where I like hand drew with my Sharpie all the weird marks.
Yeah.
Oh.
I actually built some of the pieces that are gonna go on the mask there, like his,
wow. Oh, that looks great.
his bone chin piece things there. I got 2 of those for the front. It's really hard to hold up.
So if you want, I'm working on a Sylvanas, or I'm starting Sylvanas.
Yeah.
So if you want, I can come by when that's done and rip it apart like the cinematic.
Oh my
It's
god.
worth it, right?
So actually the biggest reason why I need the Lich King done by May, my friend Amanda is working on Sylvanas right now. So we
Yeah.
are doing a photo shoot at the end of the month, or at the end of May. She's doing Sylvanas and I'm doing Tyrande. But I said, what if I could also have my Lich King done by then? Because those 2 characters kind of could do a shoot together too. So that's why I'm trying to get both of them done.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I am working on a wig for Elfelt Valentine from Guilty Gear XRD2. And I'm mostly working on covering the little hair flippy with wig fibers and doing that today. So yeah.
Hell yeah. Hello, Akioga Sad Boy Seth. Hello, pals. Am I getting caught up with Tiana? What's up? Welcome to everybody. Sean says his mom's getting a new piano. Sure. Oh, that's awesome. It's in our Discord. So we'll check that out, Sean. Hello, everybody. What is everybody in the chat working on? Are you working on anything in particular right now? Sabrina, you were talking about your Baroness. You were talking about your like deadline, right? So you have these shoots planned, and I'm sure that's helping like drive you forward. No, not at all.
Not at all. If anything, it's creating more pressure and more feelings of why do I suck? Why can't I just do something?
No.
You do all right with deadlines when like there's not a pandemic?
Oh yeah, when there's cons, like
Mhm.
I'm a con crunch master. Give me 2 weeks, I'll knock out a head to toe armor build. Good to go. Pandemic, no deadlines, no pressure. I can't put one fucking thing out. Like
100%.
I feel that.
Yeah. Yep.
There's
Yep.
nothing you can really do to like fix it because like I don't know about you guys, but like if I try to set my own deadline on myself, I'm like, nah, that girl don't know what she's talking about. She ain't gonna do anything. Like talking about myself. Like
yeah,
I
basically.
know she's full of shit. Like I don't have to follow that deadline. There's no real consequence. Mhm.
Yep. I always set deadlines, but I always forget something. Like I had set a deadline for Lord Seshi Boy, and then I really thought about it, and I was like, I haven't even thought about making his katanas yet. Like that will take days in itself. So I'm the worst at setting deadlines.
Well, you get a ton done, so you're doing
yeah.
good hiding it.
I think I think I do well of making it look like I'm getting a lot done. When in reality, a lot of what I do is laying my living room floor and like complain to Sam about how much I need to do.
Next time you're doing that, just give me a call, Sophie, because I'm probably sitting right here in this Big Bang Theory playing, and I'm like, I promise I'm thinking about doing work.
I promise.
I'm
Working
really
real
gonna
hard.
start working on something now. And then, 3 days later, Noah's like, what the fuck have you done with your life? And I'm like, I don't know. I existed.
This. Okay, wait. Hello, Evil Ted Smith. What's up? Hello, makers.
Evil
I'm working
Ted?
Evil
on
Ted. Hey,
a
buddy.
space helmet pattern. He said at Baroness. That's sick. Hell yeah.
What happened? Where'd I miss?
Working
Senpai
on
is here.
a space helmet pattern. It's right underneath you. The face.
That's awesome.
She's like, look at that. Where
Found
is it?
it.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah, that was actually the base pattern that I used for this guy was Kamui, one of her space helmet patterns. It was like her full face sci-fi helmet. And then I just cut the shapes that I needed out in the eyes, and I've started kind of rimming them, and I don't know what's happening.
Well, it looks great so far, man.
The idea is that eventually that'll look like a helmet.
I believe. Sad Boy Seth says, so if I see you on League, I need to tell you to get back to work. Yes.
No,
No more League for Baroness.
No, don't do
Will
that.
says, trying to get my degree, but cosplay is Sub-Zero and Yako Warner with Cloud and possibly gender-bent Scarlet Witch down the line. Oh, hell yeah. Get it. I'm so pumped for your Sub-Zero. Unmasked is currently painting a prop gun. Ooh, what kind of gun? Silverheart Cosplay. I just finished remaking my Tamari fan from Naruto, and it looks so good. Awesome. Currently working on my Wonder Woman 84 armor. I'm crunching for photo shoots. See, yeah, if photo shoots get me to crunch. If I'm like, I really want to shoot this. What else we got here? I really
want to sit down over my big fluffy.
Akioga wants to make another WoW costume, but motivation to build anything has been zero. A whole mood.
Whole mood. But I love your TikTok, Akagioga. I creep you on there. I'm so sorry, but I like all of your little videos. I'm always on there.
I do too. You're probably one of my favorite people to follow on TikTok.
Yes.
And Evil Ted, I'm my own worst boss. Yes. We were just all chatting about that.
So I think what we need to do is we all just need to hire each other to be the boss of someone else, and we each have like a round robin check-in with each other, and we all are the bosses of each other.
I'm into that.
I'm
gonna get fired so fast.
I think we need to do more of these because we're actually making stuff right now.
Yes.
Because we're feeling guilty if we're just sitting here folding our laundry, like.
Right.
Awesome. Yes. No, I always get so much done when I'm chit-chatting with you guys. And I think I'm not getting much done, but then when we end the stream and move on, I look down and I'm like, oh, wow. Like, I got some stuff done here. Like, for sure, already, I know I'll be able to move on to the painting stage and attaching my spikes to my armor for Lord Sesshomaru today, just because of what we're doing right now.
Hell yeah.
I know it.
If this wasn't going on, I would literally just be playing WoW. So
I'd be sitting here watching the Big Bang Theory, promising Noah that I would do some photo shoots later tonight.
There you go.
Do you know I've only ever done one photo shoot?
Really?
Did what?
I've only ever done one photo shoot.
So, as a man, what was your experience doing that photo shoot?
Well, it was a big group photo shoot, so yeah.
Okay.
And I was in that guy, so. Yeah.
When you come to the States, I know a guy.
Do you?
You know a guy.
It's funnier. My fiance's name is Noah, and he's a cosplay photographer, so it's funnier when you know that. But he would probably die to shoot one of your gigantic ass armors. So
that would be
the
awesome.
trouble is the trouble is finding a background.
Yeah.
I mean, I got offered a photo
shoot. You've seen them? They're ginormous warhammers. They're amazing.
Yeah, they're big. But I actually got offered to do a photo shoot in a studio with the big boy, and he's 10'4". So they said, "Oh, come in, we'll do the photo shoot." I said, "How high are your ceilings?" And they said, "Oh, yeah, no, our ceilings will be big enough. They're 10 foot." I said, "No."
Oh, no.
And so it's like, I said, well, okay, even if I could get in, can we do it in the car park or something like that? Do you have a green screen that is, big enough to be like 3 or 4 meters, in size? And they said, no. I said, well, there's no point in me doing this photo shoot, is there? It's just not going to fit.
Oh, no. Did you
So
get
that's the biggest-
photos, though?
No, of course, I said there was no point. I mean, it's literally a logistic nightmare to move a large suit from point A to point B. So I end up having to buy a van just to get my cosplays to conventions.
Wow.
So, and it is a little bit of a logistic nightmare. But when somebody says, "Oh, let's do a photo shoot," yeah, I've got to get the gear from point A to point B. I've got to get 3 or 4 people to help me get suited up that know what they're doing. Because it's also a dangerous thing. I mean, in the big costume, I'm on 34-inch stilts.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So there's ladders involved in getting me into this costume. And,
So what you're saying is me and Noah have to come to Australia to shoot this.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, you need like a cool like location or else like a composite or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get that. I understand that green screens make things easier, but I've never used a green screen, and I've done plenty of composites. I just remove all of the background, no matter what it
you can
is.
do it manually. So
it can be done manually. You don't necessarily need a green screen, especially if you're in something that big where there's not a big enough green screen unless you go to Hollywood.
Right.
Just find like a really plain background.
Yeah.
Like something really plain.
Like
I really
like a brick wall or something, and then you can be cut out of it.
yeah. Especially
Really
if the lighting is really good, then you shouldn't have problems like separating you from the background.
Yeah, but that's the other thing is I mean something that big is very hard to light properly.
Yeah.
So something that big, you have to actually light it like an automobile. We learned that trying to shoot things like stormtroopers and Darth Vader. They don't shoot like a normal costume because of the reflectiveness and or the size of it. So when you get into shooting larger than life stuff like your guy, you light it like an automobile, not like a person, because it's not person size.
I never even really thought about that. Alex said, did somebody say composite? Hello, Alex.
Yes.
You have been summoned. So far, you have a great day, bud. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry to anyone's comments I've missed. I'm trying to catch up on everybody. Unmasked said they are making a prop pistol I bought at Five Below. I have the base coat, gunmetal gray done, and I think I'll have aquamarine paint on the next layer. Oh, hell yeah. What is it for? What is that? And then Sad Boy Seth, I use a lot of power tools in my work, so it's hard for me to stream personal. That's fair.
Yeah. I've been like trying to mute. I decided to try and mute my mic when I'm doing the actual sewing because I feel like it sounds like a machine gun going off or something.
Yes, like the banging.
Yeah, it's just like
when I stream normally, I always think like, what can I actually stream tonight? Because it's got to be things that don't need the power tools. Like, well, I got to Dremel before stream, or I have to shape these with the heat gun, before or after this because it's loud. So
yeah. Back when I used to stream cosplay, I would struggle to think of stuff to do because I'd be like, okay, so I can paint on stream. I can cut out foam on stream, but I can't do Dremel.
That was the best part of doing Captain Skycrag on stream was because he was all FX techniques. So it was painting with latex, airbrushing, punching beard hair. It was all quiet techniques. But, when I get into foam stuff, it's like there's so many times where, I need to click the Dremel on real quick, or I need the heat gun real quick, or it just gets loud.
The sound of the Dremel gets on my nerves anyway. Like, I love doing the thing, but like the noise just gets on my nerves. So doing it on stream, no.
I like to just go outside in ice cold weather and sit there for hours dremeling while I can't feel my fingers and listening to no music.
That's another big reason I haven't gotten any foam
Make you feel alive.
I have to go outside for the dremeling. Fuck that.
Yeah.
We had a polar vortex last week.
Yeah, we did.
We have horns. Yay.
Hey. So I want to get into resin casting horns, like I'm making them for my Etsy store as well as for me. And I'm pretty excited about this one now, but oh my gosh, resin casting, like I've only done small little jewels in the past. So getting into like horns and unique shaped things, it's crazy. Like how much I didn't know. Like it doesn't matter how much I've read, like practically there's just so much more.
there's a lot to consider when you're doing like the bigger cast kind of stuff. It's like,
so
Yeah.
much.
how am I making this mold, and like how
I
exactly
really
am I
want like
coloring it?
crystal clear and like semi ombre horns of different colors. I've got so many like cute ideas.
Yeah.
But man, getting just doing it right has been a journey. So that's kind of something I'm focusing on this year. Is I really want to get into cool resin casting stuff. Is there something this year that you guys really want to like learn how to do or get better at? I guess.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
For the most part, like my mantra this year is just like make it work. Like just find a way to, like be consistent or like get back into consistently creating, even if it's not as much as like in the before times. Just
Yeah.
working
Before
on
times.
anything. Yeah.
The before times.
I think that's
yeah.
just awesome.
Kind of in
Yeah.
that same vein of like, just survive. If you make something, it's a bonus, but
Yeah.
let's just get through this shit. Of
Be
course,
thankful.
it's like once there's finally a new con, like that's officially going to happen, I'm gonna have 82 new costumes for her. I'm be like, I want to build this, and then I'm actually gonna get them done. And then there's gonna be no over there being like, well, you built these 4 during the pandemic, and you need to wear them.
Yep.
No, I want to wear new things.
I keep forgetting about like some of the costumes I made last year because there weren't like shows to wear them to. So I would make them, do one photo shoot, and then move on. And so when I was moving, I was like, I forgot I even made Pain. I totally forgot about my costume. I forgot about Soren. Like, wild. What about you, April? Any skills you want to better?
So one thing that I want to do this year is I want to learn how. Oh, crap. Okay, I thought I was muted for a second. But I want to learn how to make dice.
Yes, like resin dice.
Yeah, so it's like kind of the same. Like I want to learn how to do resin casting and stuff, but dice are one of the things that I would like to try making and possibly selling if I enjoy making them.
How fun.
Yeah, and what else? I don't know. I haven't really done like an all like foam armor build in a long time, so I might want to try bettering my foam skills too.
Yes. We should do a huge WoW group.
Ooh.
Even if it's virtual.
Yes.
You
Please.
should say yes.
The Nightingale armor from Skyrim. Maybe I'll make that this year.
That's been on your list for so long. I feel like you have to.
It's time.
Hello in chat to Lady Cage Cosplay, who has just joined us, and Oshiba Wolf. What's up, pals? We are trying to keep up with the chat. If you have some questions for us, I can do this real quick. Lady Cage says, I agree. I loved Dremel Game outside during the summer. Neighbor kids stared at me through their windows, yelling to ask what I was doing. That's the best. Buttery Rose says, okay, when I get home, watch me stream so I have someone to talk to. Yes, send us the link. Ochiba Wolf, hello. Hello, SynergyCraft. I want to know more about your wig styling. That looks amazing. I haven't dabbled in that yet, and I'm a bit afraid. Any tips on where to start?
I was afraid of wigs for a very, very long time, honestly.
I'm afraid of wigs.
Yeah, I didn't quite get how you're supposed to deal with it, but I kind of one weird thing that's helped me a lot, especially with trimming them and cutting them and stuff, is Brad Mondo hair videos.
Yes.
Really?
It's helped a lot, yeah. Because it's not the same as hair, but it's really similar to. So I don't know, just those kind of basic tips for cutting hair helps a lot. And then realizing that most of the time, no matter what you do to it, you're probably going to be able to get it out and undo it just by brushing it and washing it and stuff. So you shouldn't be too afraid to just attempt things. Yeah, I've been really into wig sculpting kind of things too, with my Venusaur wig. I should grab that.
I would love, you should do classes on stuff like that, because wigs, that's a place that I get into.
Terrify me.
This is
beautiful.
The best thing, and the almost only good thing I've done with wigs. But these are stiff here and stuff, but it's all flowy. And
what did you use to stiffen those?
So mostly I do white glue, and then
Water.
the got to be glued, water, and then I'll like freeze it with like the got to be glued freezing spray.
Yes.
That's like the majority of what I do, and then like a lot of these like little alligator clip kind of things help so much with like holding things while you're.
Can I see those again?
Oh yeah. These little dudes.
Oh yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just use that to like hold hair aside, and yeah, and also like I feel like now whenever I work on wigs, I just always get extra wefts to go along with it because I'm gonna have to add volume. So yeah, it's just a lot of
Wigs
trial and error.
intimidate the hell out of me. I think the first time I tried to style a wig was my Zarya wig, and it was just trash. And I actually stopped cosplaying Zarya because when I started cosplaying Zarya, it was my real hair. Like I actually bleached and dyed my hair pink, and it was short, so I was able to just style my natural hair. And as it grew out, I wasn't willing to cut it back down. So I was like, it's fine. I'll just style a Zarya wig. How hard can it be? I style my real hair that way.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Another thing with wigs is like I've always had a bad habit of leaving wigs until like a con crunch thing and then rushing in them and freaking out about them. But you have to consider them as like just as like if you have anything even vaguely complex about it, you should consider it just as important as spending the time on like a prop or like an important garment and stuff, rather than like just leaving it off to the end.
I think that's
My
a good
usual go-to is I buy the wig on Amazon, I toss it in the bag, and the day of the con when I'm getting dressed, I just hope it works.
Oh no.
That's a strat too, for sure. Yeah.
I think the only times I've not done that has been like if it's a competition piece or if for some reason or miracle of God I have time to actually like test run my stuff and I put it all on beforehand, which doesn't
What's
happen
a test
often.
run? Is that like when you're putting it on before you go to prejudging? Because I
Yes.
do that.
Oh my God, it's so funny you guys said that because I was about to, I had a friend who would make whole cosplays and not wear them until, not even try a piece on until she got to the show. And they would almost always never fit. And so every show, it was a meltdown. There was no costume to be worn. And I'm like, how many times does that have to happen? Like, not a single piece fits.
You know what I miss though? The like traumatizing pre-convention nightmares where you're dreaming about forgetting
Me
an
too.
important piece. God,
Yeah.
I want that feeling of fear and panic and adrenaline back.
I
Yeah, it
remember.
was one of the shoots we traveled for this year. We went to St. Louis to work with my friend Rob, Happy Nerd Photo.
Yeah.
My big King Leoric, and it'd been so long since we packed for like a con or anything. I didn't even think about making a checklist. We get all the way to frickin' St. Louis. I forgot the wig.
Oh,
Luckily, it was
worst.
Halloween season, so I swung into a Spirit Halloween real quick and grabbed one, and it actually ended up being better than the wig I had for it originally, so that worked out. But
Happy accidents.
so then we get there, I'm getting it all on. I have this 9-foot weapon, right? And I have all the pieces for it, except for the one connecting rod that holds all the blades on it. I forgot that at home. Just like,
Oh no.
Oh man.
wait, there was more?
Oh boy.
Is he telling you about all the things you forgot?
Yes. So we were at Fort Bellefontaine, and it was literally like 6 stories of these huge, there's like 3 big flights of rock stairs, but they were each like the equivalent of 2 flights of stairs each. So it was a lot. And of course, we're shooting at the bottom of the stairs. So I have to walk all the way to the bottom and then get the costume on because this is the one with stilts that I'm 7 feet tall in. There's no way I can walk in that. We get all the way to the bottom of these 6 flights of stairs. Noah had to go back up and down to the car 3 times.
Oh no.
He's not amused at me. It was a good time, but we ended up getting some really dope photos of it, so it worked out. Oh my God, you guys, this is so nice. I can roll my clay foam on this new mat.
Oh man, those mats are life.
Yeah, silicone mats are great.
At this point, we're just kind of guessing on this whole horn thing. I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be.
There you go.
I'm pretty pumped about my rusty needle. I'm gonna go get some yarn for the thread.
Not every day you get to say I'm really pumped about this rusty needle.
I'm so pumped about this rusty needle, man.
Give so many people tetanus. It'd be
So
great.
yeah. Oh my God, that's what I'm naming the set. Do you want tetanus? What's up, chat? Let me jump back in here. Thank you for that awesome question, Oshiba.
I think we have one. Oh, never mind. Sorry, that was before. There's somebody that was asking me about dice.
Oh, yes, I did see that. Was that further up? I do not
Turtle
want
and
to.
bear.
It's Turtle and Bear, yes. Here we go.
Found it.
So
I win.
There we go.
you have an idea for dice design.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have a ton of ideas. Well, first, I think I just want to see if I can make solid colors, like solid sparkly colors. But I would like to design one for each of my D&D characters, probably.
Oh.
And then I would like to do some like based on like maybe the seasons or something, and put, like dried flowers in them for like the spring and summer. And I don't know what about the other ones, but I'll think of some ideas. But I have some ideas floating around in my head. So yeah, those are like the main ones that I would think of. And I only have two D&D characters, but I want to definitely make, I'm probably going to make a third soon just because I like making characters. But that's probably all the ideas I have so far.
I played D&D once. No one lets me be in their party anymore.
No?
Oh, no.
What have you
You have
done?
to find a DM that lets there be evil characters. Apparently, killing people for fun is considered evil.
Really? I feel like, I guess it probably depends on the DM, but.
You can roll with that real well.
Yeah. That would be fun, I think.
We did play once. We had a couple of sessions. What was I? I was a rogue halfling. But
that would have been so much fun
that we ended on, I found a ring. So my whole thing was charisma. So I was kind of a slutty halfling, and I used my womanly wiles to get my way.
Oh.
Nice.
And the last quest or whatever, I looted, and apparently the DM just thought that I looted everything too much. And it's because that's the only action I knew how to do. It was my first time ever playing. I was loot the body. I don't know what else to do.
You're a rogue. Your number one priority is looting things.
Yeah.
Right? But, one of the loots I got was a ring, so I put it on, and it changed me into a man. And it was enchanted, so it couldn't be taken off. And when I tried to chop my finger off, it like still stayed on me. So our next quest was going to be to figure out how to make me not a man anymore because I could no longer get my way with my charisma rolls.
That's why they did that, huh?
So that sounds like a DM problem.
Yeah.
That sounds like, you need
Turtle and Bear as a DM.
Oh, nice.
And Noah was a gnome, and in my mind, we were going to be together because we're together in real life, right? Apparently, in game, his gnome had other plans and would not be my boyfriend in game. So I spent the whole time like trying to chase him and make him be my boyfriend and killing the NPC female gnomes that the DM kept putting in there, flirting with them. So like, fuck that bitch, she's mine. And apparently, that's what made me an evil character because I was killing these people gnomes.
No, that's
they got what they deserved.
That's good. Yeah, they did. So.
I would have said that with chaotic, not evil.
Yeah. That's like
chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good word for it.
Yeah.
Very chaotic.
Chaotic good.
So I'm trying to make eyeballs.
Let me see.
What she said.
Ooh, eyeballs.
Oh.
So I modified it around a little bit so his eyes are a little bit more alien slanted up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But not over the top. It's like, it's so hard doing sculpting. I mean, I don't know how people do this crap. It's tough.
I know. Whenever I get frustrated with like a medium, I'm like, I wish I could just sculpt this the way that I want it to. If I could just put my hands on it and force it into the shape, like sculpting is like my fallback, like comfort kind of thing. So it's like opposite, I guess, for me.
Were you just naturally good at like sculpting, or did you have to learn how to, like, is that something you practiced a lot at, or did you just take to that?
It's just like a weirdly natural, easy thing for me, I guess. And I like don't know how to explain it, but like I just do it a lot. And so I don't know if like it was natural talent or like I just got good at it just by doing it a lot or what. But I never have really struggled with sculpting. And like there's so many different ways that you can sculpt too. Because like dremeling is also sculpting, and like any kind of like reductive, like removal of material is still like sculpting. So just there's like a wide array of it. I don't know, it fascinates my brain, I guess.
Sorry about the message spam, Sophie. I banned that dude.
That is A-okay.
I was just about to go into your Twitch and start talking trash to him.
Right. Like, just ban.
Yeah. Goodbye.
We're trying to do the
Cluster.
crafting thing here, man. You don't gotta do this today. Well, Wolf Rider, what's up? So glad I got off work to watch this. Watching you guys craft is entertaining and relaxing. I'm so glad.
Nice. Very nice.
This is oh my god, this is so therapeutic for me. I am so happy to be here with you guys.
This is super nice. I dig it.
Like my skirt.
This is going to be the most productive day I've had in a month because my face and hair is done. So I'm probably going to actually get some photo shoots for OnlyFans done too.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
nice. Very nice.
Very productive day.
Let's see.
And tonight
Me
we're
and-
having steaks.
Eugene put a video. Hello.
What's up? Hello,
Malcolm.
how are you, Malcolm? I was gonna say shout out to Malcolm, but we can't really do shout outs. But all of my cosplay music videos he has done. He is Magical Bean, and everyone should go subscribe to his YouTube promptly.
Yeah, he
Speaking
did a
of
video
which-
of my diva with my motorcycle, and it's really awesome. So if
Did
you're
we
watching
ever
from
get
my
any
YouTube,
footage? Oh, sorry.
I was like, if you're watching from my YouTube after this, you should totally watch it because he did a great
It's
job.
really good.
Yeah.
Do we actually
did
know
we
how
ever
many
get
people
any
are watching
footage of
us?
the Me from
Huh?
Kansas City?
I do not have any. No, I only had what was on my phone.
But the number of viewers.
Hmm.
What?
Oh, sorry, Terry. Did you ask?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just
sorry.
curious about. I'm just curious about how many people are actually watching us just waffle crap and and craft away.
24 right now.
Yeah, 24.
Ah, nice.
I love it on my Twitch channel.
Yeah, most of them are from Serena's or Baroness's Twitch.
Sorry, we keep naming you.
It never happens.
Outing your name.
Actually,
I know, I
11
only
is an
know you as
astonishingly
Serena.
high number of people for me. So thank you all beautiful people for being here.
Hell
It's,
yeah.
they're
Thank
coming
you.
for you guys, though, I promise. They saw a picture of Sophie and April and Synergy and Terry, and they're like, oh, let's go.
Yeah.
She's actually doing
No, no,
something.
no.
Isn't it
Number
imposter
one.
syndrome, I hear? Rearing its ugly head?
Uh-oh.
Did
Getting
what?
called out. Called
Oh.
out.
Serena,
Who did
you gotta
what?
take
What'd I
a-
do?
You gotta, if you talk down on yourself, you gotta take a shot of milk.
Milk. Dirty milk.
Ooh.
Oh,
No,
oh,
milk.
that works
That
too.
was
my
nasty.
Oh, Malcolm said very well. Not enjoying the cold weather. Me neither. I will work on that footage ASAP. Oh, I forgot that we even did footage of it. I forgot.
Of which one? Oh wait, just kidding, just kidding.
I do want to get some of the footage of for the trailer I've been making. I need to make it better. But like it's like a spit reel of all my cosplays, and I want the one of all of us in the Cyberpunk DBZ ones as well. We have here we go. Evil Ted says, I am now following you all, but Terry, what is your cosplay name? I will put it in here.
Oh,
It is
Cosplay
Yes.
Forge.
Yep.
yeah, Be Cosplay Forge. Let me grab the links.
My day
Ted-
has been made. That's
I know-
And Ted,
we have-
yeah, Ted, I want to have a chat with you about stuff. I want to
things and stuff.
Yeah.
things and stuff. It's like, yeah, you're a role model to me.
Oh yeah.
So-
Yeah,
Role model
thanks
to,
for
like
following me.
every crafter.
I really appreciate it. I've been
Yes.
following you
Actually,
for a long time.
y'all are role models. I mean, it's like I'm probably the youngest cosplay as far as cosplay age. I'm the youngest cosplayer here. I mean, I've only been cosplaying 3 years.
And
So-
look what
Yeah,
you've
but-
done though.
But
Like
look
that
at your
means
stuff
nothing.
though.
You've killed it, man.
That's
You're
awesome.
sick.
Yeah, but no,
Yeah.
guys. I mean, I'm also a lot older than all of you. A lot older. So
How old are you, Terry?
50.
I mean, you don't have to answer that if you don't want. I'm just curious.
Already did.
50.
I never
50.
would have guessed that.
No.
I would not
So-
have either.
Uh-uh.
I
Thank
was going
you.
to put you in your mid to upper 30s.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to be
I
like, you're
love
not
you.
that much older than us. Jeez.
Honestly though, like that's one of my favorite things about cosplay is there's no like age, right? There's
Yeah.
no like you must be X age
Oh.
to do or to get into cosplay. Like
I
incredible.
mean, I want to touch base on this subject for a little bit and get a little bit serious.
absolutely.
There is ageism in cosplay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there definitely
Yeah.
is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it is horrific. It's like,
Always been, though.
and I mean, it's only because I'm in a really big suit and it stands out amongst all the rest that I'm accepted by a lot of cosplayers out there. But if I was just in a normal, run-of-the-mill costume, I'd be some old guy in a run-of-the-mill costume.
Mm.
And
I don't think that's
it's
necessarily true, but maybe it's me being older myself. I hang out with a lot of people that are what most people consider the older cosplay crowd. And
Did my cams?
I don't know, I don't feel like they're any less accepted than everyone else, but
But it
We
also
all
looks-
kind of actively try to avoid the 19, 20, 21-year-old
Yeah,
crowds that are.
Depends who you're with, maybe, and sometimes it
Yeah.
can be hard to find those people. And sometimes the people that are the naysayers, who will call you old or whatever, are louder, and it can be
Yeah,
hard to ignore
usually.
that.
I guess.
Oh yeah, I mean nobody's ever actually come straight up to me and gone, "You're too old to cos." Actually, no, I've had that in comments, but
I'll fight
Yeah.
that. Terry.
It's
I'm on my
always
way.
the internet.
but no one's ever come up to my face and said, "You're too old to cosplay. You should go home."
And they likely won't
yeah.
because
No.
people don't
Yeah,
have
because
any
I'd probably beat the shit out of them in the car park. That's just me.
Well, I
But,
was going to say. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, all I was gonna say is from, I mean, and I like that's totally your experience. I respect that 1000%. But in the States, they've started like booking more. Oh my gosh, what is her name? Cheeky Cheetah.
Yeah.
She gets booked.
I love
gigs.
her, Anita.
She is incredible.
Yeah.
She is in her, I think, late 40s.
I had
Or
no
early
idea.
40s. She is incredible. April, she was with us at Tokyo and Tulsa.
Yeah, I
She's
really like her.
really done an incredible job of smashing age gating in the cosplay community in the US. And I would credit her as one of the people who's done a great job of like proving to shows that, man, it's about who you are and your work, not your age. And people will come and see you as a guest or come and see your panels and workshops for your skill and your know-how and who you are, not just like your age.
Mhm.
So I've watched her and the way she has altered at least the community that I can see. And I just think that's fantastic.
Yeah, she's a really good advocate, I think.
That's a good word. Yes. Advocate.
Mm.
I felt very bad because she went to eat with us at BRGR after Planet one year, not last year, year before. And we had planned it ahead of time, and she had looked at their menu, and there was this one item. What was it that she was? I can't remember. There was one thing on the menu that she was super looking forward to. Like she talked about it all day. We get there, and they weren't serving that night. I thought she was gonna cry.
Oh,
Damn.
I was like,
Oh,
I'm
man.
so sorry. I can't. I think it was some kind of fancy mac and cheese. I don't remember. I felt bad for her. I'm like, oh.
well, Terry, if I ever hear anybody say anything like that to you online or in person, I'll fight them too.
Yeah.
Because
Nice.
cosplay is for everybody, man.
We'll go
Oh, it is,
verbally
it
wreck
is.
them.
Wreck 'em.
Sophie's the
So-
person you want in your corner.
Oh, well, thank
Oh
you.
yeah.
You
Wreck.
say that like if I'm not in your corner, I'm mean.
No, I
Oh,
just
God.
mean that if you are in someone's corner, like, okay, yeah, everyone wants you in their corner.
No,
I'm gonna send my Sophie after you.
no. I'm not a fighter. I'm not good at it. I talk a
I'll
big
do
game
it.
on the internet, but in person, I cry.
So I have like basically a bundle of extra fibers because like most cosplay crafters, I hoard supplies. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, so I'll just use this as like filler to like layer up this hair. And then I realized, oh, this is an absolute nightmare mess. Like I have to just use the fibers that are like on the track thing because these are like going everywhere. It's yeah.
Oh,
I
no.
probably should have
If
thrown
you-
those away.
Synergy, if you actually take those fibers that you've got there, put some tape around one end and trim, and then run your glue and water through it.
Ah, I see.
You'll get
I
control.
was thinking you were gonna say like put them on like little strips of fabric or something.
Oh
but
no!
that's-
Just a little bit of tape around the end. Simple.
Yeah, I dig that. Okay.
And
Nice,
quick.
thank you. Yeah.
See, trading skills.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, Terry always has like really good little tips like that make things easier.
Oh,
Tips and
look,
tricks.
guys. I mean, it's like I am an older cosplayer, but I've had a lot of life experience with finding easier and quicker ways of doing things, and cosplay has just been the most amazing adventure on finding shortcuts on things. I mean, like, who would have thought about painting your costume with house paint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of like, well, apart from the the people trying to sell the really expensive sealants and all the rest of it, a lot of people are moving across. I told Papa Bear Cosplay about it, and he was like, "Oh my god, it's going to make my costume so much cheaper, because I don't even seal the foam." So
Yeah.
all I do is just make the piece up. I don't even use a heat gun to seal it. The base coat is just all weather exterior house paint because it's rubber based. And so I can get it any color I want. I put on 2 layers of that with a paintbrush and use a foam roller to smooth it out. And then I airbrush and dry brush my details in.
I love it.
That's really cool.
So,
yeah, next time I do foam, I might try that because
so much faster.
Plasti dip are expensive.
Oh yeah, no, you don't have to use Plasti Dip because the same compound that's in Plasti Dip is in the exterior house paint.
Man, yeah, I'll pick up some of that for my next build for when I do the Nightingale armor.
That's another reason I love doing this with so many different people so often is just like the wealth of knowledge. Like how cool.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
And also, you can't really do cosplay wrong as long as it looks the way you want it to look. So, like, I love that we've gotten to a place where we're open to trying really unique things. I feel like for a while, it was kind of like there was a specific way you would do things, you know, to get like the foundation. Whereas now, people are just pulling stuff out of nowhere and making wild stuff.
I'm on a personal mission to undemonize hot glue and show
Yes,
that
me
it can be
too.
used properly
Yeah.
in appropriate ways. Yeah.
Yes.
There are good uses for hot glue and occasions in which you do want to use hot glue and not something else. So
Listen, before I was dabbling in resin casting, I used to get those little, I did a video on this forever ago, and you know, like the molds for jewels, and I would fill them with hot glue and let it dry.
Been doing that for a while.
Yeah, like, but people would always be like, no, that you don't do it that way. That's wrong. And I'm like, if it's wrong, why it looks so good?
Right.
I found a really cool little tutorial on TikTok. Who was it? The name was Amara Cosplay, I believe. I don't remember, but like I was just scrolling through her videos and she had like 3 or 4 like little short 30-second tutorials that taught such quick, concise little tricks. And one was, so I've never liked working with Warbler because it just, to me, it sucks, especially the clear Warbler. She had a little 30-second video on how to make gems out of the clear Warbler crystals, which I have a huge bag of that I'm never going to use.
Yeah.
She was quickly explaining, she's like, you have to have the rubber glove because the temperature at which it heats up is so much higher than all the other Warblers. So my entire life, I've just not been heating beads up hot enough to melt. That's why they don't work. Like, but she showed how to like use alcohol inks. You dye it real quick and then mold it in, and then you just push it in those silicone things. I'm just like, holy shit! All right. But she had like 3 or 4 more with like different little tips and tricks like that, and I was like, follow.
Hell yeah!
But she had a lot of good info on there. She just did BlizzCon. She did the Plague. Oh, I'm going to butcher the name. It's one of the Zach Fisher designs that has the whole cape of faces. It was really cool.
Oh, I think I did see that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go gander later. Welcome to everyone in chat. Sorry if we don't get to your chat. We've just been chit-chatting and hopping around a little bit. Now, real quick, I do want to do a quick little shout out because Evil Ted to Terry says, holy shit snacks, Terry. I know your work so good and big. Well done, sir.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Yay.
Awesome. Yeah. I want to get you on stream and have a bit of a chat too, because yeah, it's awesome. You're awesome. So this is, I can't sculpt for shit.
That's how I feel about molding like foam clay. Like, yes. But I love doing it. I just feel like I have to redo things so many times. It's one of those like, I guess it'll take a while for me to get it. You know, like I just don't take to that super quickly.
I gotta say, with foam clay, that's been the hardest sculpting medium for me. Because I want to treat it like clay, but you kind of can't. It like always has some level of shrinkage, and it takes a long time to cure. And then if you don't give it, if it's not 150% cured, and you like put anything on it, like it can like ruin like the stability of it, and it'll warp weird. But I've had a hard time with foam clay, but.
Same.
Yeah, like it just takes a lot of time. I think there's a big learning curve with it.
I always feel like I do foam clay wrong. Like, for instance, you can see my little nubs here. Like, this obviously isn't the finished piece, but until it cures, there's not really a whole lot more I can do with it. What I like about, like, and again, I don't treat it like I'm sculpting this fine detail out of the foam clay. I use it as I'm making the base shape, and I'm going to stick it here and let it dry. And then once it's dried, Then I go in with my Dremel and my razor blade and I cut it down, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does
Yeah.
make sense.
Like instead of trying to get the detail in there before it's dry, I just get the base shape and then I take away and I sculpt after it's dry.
It is not the wrong way if it works for you, though.
It does
Yeah.
work for me, but it looks weird as heck when you're just making like little stumps like this. Like, no, that looks stupid. But they will eventually be, you know, shaved down. But that's how I get like more complex concave shapes, you know, a little skull shape that I'll eventually put eyes and stuff in.
Yeah.
And then like a smooth base to like cover up all of this to make it look like one piece.
That's smart
You
though,
know,
because if you're used to like dremeling and stuff like that, it's probably a lot easier for like your brain to grasp like turning foam clay into a reductive sculpting technique instead of like whatever the opposite is, like an additive or like building
Yeah.
up or whatever. So that's
well, and I
smart.
tried doing it for a while there where I was trying to get those tiny little details and like sculpting it like it was clay. But like you said, you know, to me at least, like it has the shrinkage, and also how do you hold it and move it without it fucking everything up? Like, I don't know. I
Right.
wasn't able to sculpt with it in any way. So that's when I started using it as, okay, well, we'll make the base shape. Like on these, you can kind of see a little bit of difference. I've got one side dremeled and one is not. Actually, just this one piece, it's half dremeled. So like on the bottom here, you can see where I put the base shapes in there.
Yeah.
But then at the top, this is where I've gone in with the Dremel and I have fine-tuned it down to make them those nails.
Yeah.
You can see the difference between that and that,
Mhm.
if that makes sense. So I just base shape and then shape it down. I don't know. It works
What's
for
up,
me.
Portrait Dude? Hello. And real quick, Evil Ted
Portrait
said,
Dude?
Terry, just DM me and we'll get it set up. I got to run all. Thanks for the stream, Baroness. Thank you for hanging out, Ted.
Yeah, see you later.
Goodbye. Portrait Dude, how are you? Also, sorry again to anyone we haven't addressed in the chat while we're working on stuff. We do only have about 10 minutes left, so if you guys have any final or getting close to final questions for us, please throw them in the chat. After the stream, are you guys going to keep working on stuff, or are you going to be like, nope, now I'm done?
I'm probably gonna finish a little bit more of this, but I don't know, like if I can convince myself to like do this, work on this like a few minutes every day, like 20-30 minutes, that might be a gateway into productivity someday.
Gateway drug.
Yes.
The baby steps.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to convince him to play some League of Legends with me because I'm kind of at an impasse on my sculpting right now where I've got to wait for horns to dry before I start doing more. So
So it's League time.
it is. League of Legends time. Oh, it's Friday. He's already drinking. So, you know.
Oh my gosh.
For those worried watching me chug out of my rum bottle here, this is actually my water bottle.
Just looks like a rum bottle.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be a rum bottle, but I drink water out of it now.
I mean, rum is just pirate water. So.
Pirate water.
There you go.
Portrait Dude, we miss your face.
Yeah, I got your
You again.
update about all your sites and stuff shutting down, and I understand, but it made me very sad.
Yes.
We miss you. We miss you.
It'll be interesting to see, like, when we do come out of the COVID times and can go back to shows, like how many people we don't really see anymore. Like the absences, they'll be very loud. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the good thing about a big costume is 1.5 meters isn't a problem.
Oh yeah, yeah. Your social distancing will be fine. It'll be great.
So how many of you are going to build masks into your costume, into your helmets?
If we are able to go back to shows later this year and I do Tokyo and Tulsa and Planet, if it's all good to do so and it's safe, I will incorporate masks into my costumes.
Yeah, same.
For sure.
I don't see us, or at least not myself personally. I think the earliest we're looking at doing a show is going to be C2 in December.
Yeah.
My hope is that shows actually start going again mid to late summer, and they've been going and safe for a little while, and Hopefully by the time they come back around, masks maybe won't be necessary. But if they're still a thing, I have no problem being like, yeah, sure, mask up.
Yeah.
And it'll probably be just whatever the character is, make something to match it. I mean, we're fucking cosplayers. If anyone can make something to match something, it's us.
I think
my Dark Brotherhood costume from Skyrim, I actually made a new mask for it this year because I'm like, oh, now I know how to make like real masks or whatever. So I just made one because the costume has a mask that looks like that anyway. It's just like a really fitted mouth one or nose and mouth one. So
yeah,
that would be an
It'd be a good time to get my Diablo Demon Hunter done.
Yeah.
Yes. Ooh. I think that what will be interesting is shows will probably come back state by state. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 'cause Kansas is doing a great job of vaccinating at this point. Like we're tearing through it. So when we're ready to have shows again, maybe other states won't be. I think that's going to be really interesting as a country to figure out like how we do that. Like, do you stop? So like if we have one here in Kansas, because we do really well with vaccinating, but say like Missouri does a terrible job, we can't stop people from Missouri coming over the border.
Yeah.
That's what I was just going to say. I'm like, even if certain states are doing better, because that's the issue that we dealt with here living in Kansas City. Like we're right on the state line. And at the start of the pandemic, Kansas was shutting it down. Like Governor Kelly actually did a really great job of being like, no, this shit's serious. We're taking it serious. And then on the other side of the line, you've got what's his nuts over there being a dipshit.
What's his nuts?
And it was like living in Kansas City at that time. It was like swimming in a pool with a peeing section. Like what's the purpose? Like it doesn't matter that we're doing really great on this side of the state line because they're coming across the state line. You can't stop the spread that way. Like it has to be everyone or none at all.
Yeah.
So
true though. Very true. Well, we got about 5 minutes left. What else tell me things about your lives. Tell me things you want to say. Is there
I'm
anything
getting
you
a
want
new
to
workshop.
You what?
I'm getting a new workshop.
Hell yeah. That's exciting.
That's amazing.
So we've just got our house loan finally approved and everything. And we are building a new house on a 1 acre block, just probably 15 minutes from here. So I am also then going to be getting an 8 meter by 20 meter by 3 meter high shed.
Ooh, nice. Big workspace for you.
Yeah, what's that, 60, 70 feet long?
Yeah, that's a big outbuilding.
Hell yeah.
By about 25, 28 feet wide, about 10 feet high.
It's going to be a bitch to heat and cool, though.
No, I'm going to segregate it out with the office and things like that. So the office and sort of my gaming area is going to be all sealed up and air conditioned. The rest of the workshop's just going to be fans and things, ceiling fans. So I don't think that, especially in like right now, it's 20 past 7 in the morning, and I'm already sweating. It's hot as hell.
I'm jealous.
Lucky, but it's summer over there for you right now, isn't it? Or the end of summer,
late summer.
Yeah,
late summer.
We I can't speak for Synergy, but I know myself, Sophie, and April, all three of us are in Kansas, and oh boy, we had a polar vortex last week.
Yeah,
it was,
I'm in Nebraska, so I've got the same exact thing. Yep,
-20 degrees. It was not fun. What'd that be for you? Celsius? It was
negative.
Cold as shit.
Yeah.
Way in the negative.
Thinking like -50, negative.
Like
am I going the wrong way with it? 0 is
eyeball.
freezing. 32 is freezing.
We had -37, or it felt like -37 one day here last week.
Yeah.
Like negative.
Yeah, and you guys were probably even warmer than Kansas City because I know Nebraska was a lot colder than we were here.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I just stopped looking at the temperature and I'm like, is it like May yet? I'm like over this.
And it was like 4 days of it too. It was just like, it was like I was bundled up because I go outside because I'm a smoker and I smoke outside. It was about the time of year to just quit smoking.
There you go.
I had on I had leggings, 2 pairs of sweatpants, long sleeve shirt, short sleeve shirt, a hoodie, and then I've got one of those $400 replica Bane coats from Batman, but it's the full leather and sheepskin wool, all that. And I had that big coat on, hats and gloves, and it was still 3 minutes outside was too much. I was like, I'm dying. Oh, God.
No. Yeah, no, it was very cold. We got some in the chat, -4 Celsius, -28. I'm in southern Illinois, and it was -5 and a foot of snow.
Ooh, nice.
Oh gosh.
See, we get negative temperatures here during winter, but no snow. Just
No?
cold, like literally wind that will slice. It'll cut you up. You walk outside, and the wind chill factor just drops the temperature right down. You feel like when the wind's hitting your face, it feels like razor blades across your skin.
Oh no. I'm not about that.
I mean,
I hate being cold.
Australia is great to, I think it's a great place to live, except everything wants to kill you. The weather, the animals, the insects,
And that's why Noah won't let us move to Australia, because he thinks everything there will kill you. And I told him that's not the case. Terry, you need to help me build a case. Nothing in Australia.
No. You just don't poke it. You leave it alone.
Right. Do not fuck with the wildlife, and it will not fuck with you.
Maybe.
Pretty much. I mean, that's it was only 2 months ago. I had red belly black snake, which is quite a poisonous snake, trying to get into my office here through the screen door. It was a bit warm outside, and he wanted to come into the air conditioning. So
you're not helping my case. You're terrifying the man on the other side.
That sounds awful to me, also.
Yeah,
it's not.
I told Noah, if we move to Australia, I'll just build a flamethrower. It'll be fine.
Oh my God.
Well, no, I mean you just don't leave your shoes outside because spiders will crawl in there.
Here too, though.
Well, it's like my house. I live out in the country, so we don't have as many venomous ones. We have brown recluse spiders, which are pretty venomous, but
they're nasty.
Yeah, you just have to be careful, lifting up boxes and moving stuff in the basement because they like to hide under stuff. But they'll try and run away from you, so they're not gonna jump and attack you or anything. But.
Brown recluse spiders are more common than people think, but their bites are not. And that's because they're not naturally aggressive spiders.
Yeah.
People get bit when they accidentally, like you said, if it's hiding under a box, you accidentally grab it, it's going to bite and defend itself.
Yeah.
I would too if somebody grabbed me.
Right. Most recluse bites are accidents, and it was the spider defending itself. So it's not like brown recluse are out to get you. Now, that can't be said for all venomous spiders. There are some that are just dicks, and they will come after you.
Oh, man.
I just like to avoid all spiders.
Yeah, it sounds like our funnel webs over here. I had a funnel web decided to
I love looking at those
chase me across the living room floor.
Oh, wait, hold on, wait, pause. Wait, Terry, what chased you?
Funnel web spider.
What is that?
Have you seen the pictures of Australia where it looks like the field is like cotton candy?
Yeah.
It's actually a huge spider web with millions of spiders in it. It's so cool. You gotta
make a web where they can kind of go inside of it. It's like a funnel.
So that's
am I thinking of different ones?
Yeah. No, so what a funnel web actually makes its home in the ground, kind of like a trapdoor spider. So you'll see a small little, like a hole in the ground and then a little bit of web around it. They're really, really quick and aggressive. And they can get pretty big. It's like this guy was about this big. But the thing is, you chase them with you try and chase him out with the broom, and they don't skitter away. They turn, rear up, and start coming at you.
Oh, so like
this is my house.
Oh, worse. These things think it's fun.
Oh my
God! Like, hello, I'm going to chase this human.
I've always told my son, if something is smaller than you and it's not running away from you, it knows something that you don't know. Get away from it.
Very much so.
So what kind of spiders over there in Australia are those ones that cover entire acres and fields of webs then?
I'm not too sure. I know the ones you mean, but that's a very rare occurrence. It happens once in 30, 40 years.
Those photos fascinate me. I love looking. They're actually very beautiful until you realize what it is, and then it's just so creepy. You're like, oh my gosh.
I mean, that's when we have spider plagues and things like that, which doesn't. I mean, it's so rare. We just had a mass butterfly effect where literally we had millions upon millions of butterflies that all sort of spawned over these 2 or 3 days.
Ooh.
So you're driving along and it's kind of like, I don't want to hit all these butterflies.
Oh
You just can't help it. I
Portrait
mean, you know,
Dude's
it's,
leaving us. We
no!
love you,
Portrait
Wes.
Dude, thank you so much. We actually need to wrap up. I wish it could go longer, but we'll do more of these. We got more to go. Before we head out, does everyone want to tell everyone in the chat where they can follow you in case they're not already? Starting with the April.
So I'm April Gloria, and you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I stream Mondays and Wednesdays in the afternoons, and YouTube if you like. And I also have Patreon and OnlyFans as well.
Boom. Terry, what's up? Where can they find you?
Facebook, Cosplay Forge, Instagram, Cosplay Forge, YouTube, Cosplay Forge, OnlyFans, Cosplay Forge. I have no Actually, I have OnlyFans, but no fans.
We'll be your fans.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much every social media platform, Cosplay Forge.
Heck yes. Baroness.
Baroness Fonte Cosplay on all social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I do have the OnlyFans. I have a subscription page and a free page. Lots of fun there. And Twitch. I'm supposed to stream every Tuesday and Thursday, but I haven't streamed all month because I'm a garbage human being. But
You are not.
we're going to eventually attempt to get some sort of Twitch streaming schedule hammered out. So more on that if I ever figure it out.
I believe in you.
You can do it.
Liz, where we find?
So I'm most active on Instagram. I've been a little demotivated lately, but I'm working on it. So Instagram.com/SynergyCraft. YouTube, I'm SynergyCraft as well. I have a bunch of, I have a good collection of tutorial videos. I love doing tutorials and teaching people on like all platforms and stuff, as well as Facebook is SynergyCraft there.
Heck yes. And I am OhMySophii, 2 I's, no E, all of the places. Also, I'm live on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube right here. I upload videos every Monday and Wednesday, but not this week. I took a break. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with us. We do these quite often. Different people come through. Pals stop by. So I will find a way to advertise these better as we move forward and start doing more. But otherwise, thank you so much for crafting and chatting with us. And I hope you all have a killer weekend and great Friday. Follow all of my pals because they're amazing and talented. Goodbye, friends.
Bye.
Bye.
Boop, boop.